So we're here at St.Marks Nature Reserve. We're a little bit wet.
Tallahassee, Florida.
So unfortunately we didn't make it back to the Opera House yesterday. I just got carried away with work and then it was too late. And we don't even know if they actually did tours or anything. I think it is just a working opera house, so we would have had to buy tickets for something, and I did have a look and there was nothing on, but that's okay. So now we're trying to go to St.Marks Lighthouse, but here's why I shouldn't be navigator, because I put in St.Marks into the navigation and I went to St.Marks Street in Tallahassee, so it took us 30 minutes to drive there, and I said, this doesn't look like I imagined it would look like, and we're in the centre of Tallahassee. And so now I've put the right one in, and it's 45 minutes away. So I messed up, but we are now on our way to St.Marks Lighthouse, but we can say we've been to Tallahassee, right?
Yeah, and we'll put some B-roll on that.
I might throw a couple of clips in, but we're trying to get out of here as fast as we can.
Yeah.
Hungry.
I was thinking this could be the first trip where we do stop for a Starbucks. But I want one every time. We've always survived. Yes, we have one more stop before we get to New Orleans, but it's my next place I'm excited to get to, I think. It was our house in New Orleans.
Why? Now I'm going to sing that for the next 3 hours. They call the rising sun.
So we're just leaving Tallahassee East RV Park.
Yep.
Not my favourite, not going to lie. Not the worst, but it was a bit of a nothing campsite.
It's a nice place. It had everything we needed.
But I'm kind of being glad to like the area wasn't very, and we knew that the area wasn't going to be very interesting, to be fair. We had predicted that. But it really wasn't very interesting.
No.
So the next place we're going to is a little more resorty, and we've got some beaches again, so I'm excited about that. We are heading to Avalon Beach, which is still in Florida, but we're getting closer to different states because the next biggest town along is Mobile. How do you pronounce it?
Mobile, I think.
Mobile. It looks like mobile, but Mobile.
And apparently that isn't a very nice place.
Oh, great. Okay.
So.
But people have said that about everywhere I've been.
I know.
I will say Monticello was nice.
It was.
And that's somewhere that we'd never thought.
Oh, we should update on Tallahassee.
Oh, yeah.
So you kind of seen clips of this, but we went into an area of Tallahassee by accident, and to be honest, we decided we weren't going to go in because we just didn't have enough time. But we actually ended up going there by accident. I say by accident, I was an idiot and put the wrong thing in the navigation. And the bit that we saw was horrible.
Yeah, sorry.
It was nasty. So, but I can't judge the whole place because we saw one little area of it. But it wasn't pleasant.
It was just south of Tallahassee, because I have to say I did go to a fitness a class in the north of Tallahassee, and that seemed alright. That didn't seem too bad at all. But the south, Yeah,
There were a couple like nice houses and nice things there, but most of it was just we didn't want to stop. There was one point where I didn't turn right at
I think I recorded that.
a junction.
Because you could see the people were just crowding that car.
Yeah, another car up front was turning right, and then people just crowded this car, and I don't know whether it was a religious preaching thing or whether they were protesting something or what. So, yeah, we didn't get involved.
But the nature reserve was very nice.
Yeah, amazing.
And the fried chicken at that place was amazing.
It
Probably
was.
the best fried chicken I've had since we've moved to this country, for sure.
Yeah, the fried chicken, it looked like we went there thinking it was going to be closed, and we went there and it looked like it had been closed down, and we're like, oh, this isn't going to work. So anyway, we pulled in and we saw people in there, so we went in and we thought, this is going to be awful, like I'm going to be so sick after this. And it was the best chicken, the best fried chicken we've had. It's better than KFC, and KFC uses more spices, but it was like the actual chicken was nicer, wasn't it?
Although I'm excited to try Popeyes in Louisiana.
That's true.
I want to see if it's any different, because it's pretty awful in Virginia. Anyway, we will put some B-roll stuff in here and see you when we get to Avalon.
We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. I'm gonna quit my job. Never wanna have no bars. I just wanna play my rock and roll like they do on the radio. Tommy's got brand new drums, and I still have my old guitar. And John said this next song's gonna be real good, if you know what I mean.
So where are we going?
Going to the beach.
Going to the beach.
Roxy's birthday.
Round, round, get around, I get around. So here's a tip for you. If you go to Florida, there are a lot of toll roads. Some of them are expensive, some of them are cheap. But we're going to Pensacola Beach. Its section is a dog beach, and it has a toll to get through. So anyway, we turn up at the toll, and I said, Nat, can I have some cash? Because you can get a sun pass, but we don't have one because we're not here for long. So I said, Nat, can you have some cash? Have you got some cash? And she said, I don't have any cash.
I forgot.
And I don't have cash because I hate it. So anyway, no worries. Pulled up, said to the guy, hey, went to hand him my credit card. No, it's cash only. Okay, well, can we back up and go to an ATM? No. So I'm like, okay, so what do we do? I don't have a checkbook, I only have a credit card, and I don't have any cash. And so what we have to do now is he gave us a slip for $3.75 or something, and we have to mail a check-in to them for $3.75 so that we can pay our toll. So that sucked.
Yeah.
And then he said, if you're going to the beach, there is another toll for $1 to get to the beach. So now, yeah. So by this point we have no money. We had to find an ATM to find $1. So look for a bank that we know. Oh, here's the other thing. We didn't have any bank cards with us. We only have credit cards. So they're all in the trailer, in a hidden place. And so we didn't have a bank card. So luckily we found an ATM, and I have a bank card stuffed in my wallet somewhere for like the first account we ever opened in the US. And so we took out $20, but it cost us $3
fee.
for the fee.
It cost us about $7 just to get across this bridge.
Yeah, so always carry cash.
We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. Oh, oh, oh.
it yesterday after we left the beach, or should I say we did. Unfortunately, we forgot to put the microphone on, and you couldn't hear anything that we said. So
we're saving you from the annoying sound that was on the microphone. But
yeah, so
it was amazing.
The beach, oh my god, crystal clear waters and pure white sands. Like, that is like Mexico beaches to me.
Yeah.
And in fact, it was nicer than some of the beaches we went to in Mexico.
Oh, for sure, yeah. There was no seaweed, there was no litter, there was nothing.
We should have got married there.
But the water was rough on one side, so it's like an island, and one side was the rough, and then the nice side, it was quiet because it was like an inlet. But yeah, the sand was amazing. The dogs loved it. There was a section of 200 feet maybe, where you could have dogs. Dogs aren't allowed anywhere else, but we're like out of season, and people were just walking up and down. They didn't care. Dogs are also meant to be on leash, and a lot of people didn't have them on leash, so it was quiet during the day. So it was cloudy earlier in the day, so I don't think a lot of people went to the beach. So that was really nice. And yeah, I definitely recommend it. The only downer was at the end, I saw a guy kind of looking in the water at these something in the water, so I ran over there, and it was like a, I don't know, sea duck thing. It was weird.
You still haven't Googled what that was?
No. I'll try and Google it and see if I can find out what it was, but it was really injured. Like, one of its legs was flopping around, and it was kind of a bit of a downer and everything, but the back was not healthy.
And it had some babies.
Yeah, it had tons of babies, so I was worried about them because they were kind of getting washed up in all of the surf and everything. It was quite rough. And then as I went up to them to see, what we could do, at least round them up or something, they all just flew off, so it can't be that bad. But yeah, luckily a guy came down with a towel. This thing was vicious as well, by the way. Yeah. He came down with a towel, and they phoned the bird sanctuary place and everything, and this guy took it off, and I think he was going to deliver it, so hopefully it's alright. But yeah, a bit of a downer on that. But if you are in the area, go to Pensacola Beach, whether you've got dogs or kids or on your own, just go, because it's a really, really nice place.
Yeah, and it's very touristy. There was a lot of beach shops and hotels, and it very much reminded me of Mexico, actually, like that little strip with all the different hotels and stuff. But probably a lot cheaper than Cancun, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's true. So anyway, we are now on our way into Pensacola historic region. Not really sure what we're going to do. We're just going to go there, park up, see what we can find. There is a museum that I quite like the look of, so I think we might go find that, see what's there, and grab some lunch, which is my favourite part of the day.
No lunch? You said you wanted fried chicken. That means you have to wait till dinner.
So we're in Trader Joe's bar, not the real bar obviously, this is in a museum but it has been moved here. Trader John was in the military until about 1953 I think, where he got honourably discharged from an injury, and then he started up a bar, and it became very famous because a lot of people here, especially in the military, would come here and they would trade items for beer or food. And that's why there is just stuff everywhere. And then it became very, very popular. And then so a lot of high-ranking military people would come here, a lot of celebrities would come here, and they would sign pictures or give him some memorabilia or something. Apparently he was an awesome guy. Unfortunately he had a stroke in the late 90s, and a year later he sold the bar. And actually I think he sold the people who bought it, actually bought it for the property rather than the staff, or the point of it being a bar, and they actually knocked through and closed everything down. So I'm guessing this museum got most of the memorabilia, but it's very cool. Very cool.
to meet one of your French girls. So that was downtown Pensacola. We are now heading home to Avalon Beach again. We were going to get some food here, but the prices were really expensive. So that, if Lawrence uses the B-roll of the place that Steve Martin and Mariah Carey went to, we didn't go there. Instead, we're just going to go and get a takeout and take it home because we're both starving and we'll just eat anything at the moment.
Yep.
So anyway, that was that, and we shall see you next time.